Everyone, welcome back once again. In this video, we're going to look at getting started with F Sharp inside the Visual Studio 2022. Whether you are new to F Sharp or just need a refresher, I will guide you through the basics of setting up. But before we do so, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video and share it as well. This will actually help the channel. Before we jump into the setup, let's talk a bit more about what F Sharp is. F Sharp is a general-purpose, high-level, strongly typed, multi-paradigm programming language. It encompasses functional, imperative, and object-oriented programming methods. F Sharp is known for its succinct, robust, and performant code. It allows you to write uncluttered, self-documenting code, focusing on your problem domain rather than the details of programming. It's open source, cross-platform, and interoperable with other .NET languages. So let's look at how we can set up our first, how we can set up and start programming in F Sharp. Okay. First thing first, you got to make sure that you have Visual Studio 2022 or the latest version of Visual Studio installed on your machine. If you haven't, go to the official Visual Studio website and download the latest version. So once you've installed the Visual Studio, or if you've already got the Visual Studio installed here, open the Visual Studio installer and come to the, if you open it, if you get this page here, make sure you click on the modifier. So here, to be able to program in with F Sharp, make sure that you have .NET desktop development, this workload checked, downloaded and installed. Yes, this will help you build with WPF, Windows Forms, console application using C#, Visual Basic, and F Sharp with .NET and .NET Framework. Okay, so you got to make sure that you have this box checked. Make sure you download and install it. Once you're done with that page, let's go back to the Visual Studio and open it and click on Create a New Project. So here, you're going to select on the languages side here. Let's select F Sharp. So once you actually download and install the workload here, you should find the F Sharp language here under all the languages. Okay. So let's click on the F Sharp here. So here, as you can see, we've got a bunch of projects that you can work with in terms of writing in F Sharp. Yeah, you can use it for console app, desktop application, mobile application, and whatnot. Yeah, but for this video and brevity's sake, yeah, let's go ahead and select the console app here. Click on the next, configure your project details and whatnot. Yeah, then click on next. You select what .NET version that you want to use. As you can see on my drop down, I only have the 8.0, but if you've got other versions of .NET that you want to use, you can select that as well. Yeah, once you're done, you click on the create. So this will create a new console app with F Sharp. Yeah, I'm not going to click on the create because I've already created one here. So let's go straight back to it. So let me close this. So as you can see here now, I've got the new F Sharp project template created for us. Okay, so I've actually put this code here. It doesn't come with a default template. Yeah, but I will explain this shortly. So let's have a look at how. I mean, if you used programming in .NET, yeah, then there's no need for explanation. But obviously, we have the console app as the project is inside the solution, and we've got Program.fs. So you got to bear that in mind that the code extension or the file extension for F Sharp is at the FS and the C# is CS. So bear that one in mind. So anytime and mostly you should get this little icon here displaying the F#. So you wouldn't get anything confused. Okay. So now that we have we have looked at this, yeah. Let's look at the written, the code here, and let me explain it briefly. So the code defines a module, which is this module, a module named hello square, with a function called square. Yeah, the function takes an integer x, yeah, and then it returns the square of the x. So basically, this function takes x and return x by x. So, example, if x is equal to 2, it will return 2 multiplied by 2, or 2 squared. Okay. And we look at this here. We have this entry point here. Yeah. So it's showing us that this main function is the entry point of the program, which prints the result of the squaring. Okay. So basically, it's just a method or a function in F#, yeah, to return our defined square here. So as you can see here now, we've got square here taking in our integer x, which is 12, and then it will return 12 by 12. I hope you get that one. So next bit is here. Let's go ahead and run it to see what actually comes out of it. So we should get, I think, 144. So 12 by 12 is 144. That's the answer. So you can start running it by clicking on Ctrl F5, or we can just click on this play button here. So as you can see here now, we've got the 12 squared is 144. Okay. So it's basically telling us that obviously the 12 squared, yeah, which is 12 by 12, is 144. Okay. So as you can see, congratulations, you've just run your first F# program in Visual Studio. So Visual Studio offers many features to enhance your F# development experience, such as IntelliSense, debugging tools, project templates for different types of applications, whatnot. Yeah. You can explore more advanced topics like creating web services with F#, using F# for data analysis, and integrating with other .NET languages. We will have a look at that in more upcoming videos. Yeah. So that's it for today's session on getting started with F# in Visual Studio 2022. I hope you found it helpful and are excited to explore more of what F# has to offer. Feel free to reach out with any question or check out for the official Microsoft website for more details. Yeah. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it. Yeah, because this will actually help the channel to grow, help me to create more better content as well. So have a lovely morning, afternoon, and evening, wherever you are. Peace.